All right. Hello, chat. How's it going? Welcome back. We're playing Resident Evil 2 again. It's been like a week since I last played it. I believe where I last was... Oh, we were finishing up Claire B, I think. And then once that's done, we get into the challenges and such, like all the unlockable stuff. So, it should be like the very end of just playing casually today and getting into the real completion things. Anyone watch the fight last night? I didn't watch it. I heard it was a shit show. Like, apparently... Did anyone watch it? Does anyone know? Like, anyone here potentially experience this firsthand? That I heard Netflix just did not have, like, the live streaming infrastructure for all that traffic. And apparently... What's it? Apparently, like, it was just buffering the entire time for most people. That's from what I heard, at least. I know who won. I watched the... What's it? The highlights. I know what happened. And it's exactly what everyone should have expected would happen. In my opinion. Just saying. Just saying. Not like the people who got the buffering really missed anything. Yeah. I heard that Netflix just really shit the bed and was not ready for that scale, like that much traffic. Oh. Oh yeah, you can't see. My bad. Whoops. There it is. Also, I should definitely have my glasses on. Yeah, Half-Life 2 is free. Half-Life 1 is also literally $1 right now. So get both. Spend $1 and get both Half-Life games. My take. At the very least, grab Half-Life 2 while it's free. But $1 in this economy might as well be free. So grab both of them. 99 cents. It's not even $1. Allow me to correct myself. It's 99 cents. For Half-Life 1 as well. I prefer Void. You just want to hear the sound the whole stream instead. Okay, so I'm like just finishing Claire. This was our last casual run. So after this, it's speedrunning time. If we could get one, like, crazy good run, I think we could get all the unlockables in one go. I could be wrong, but I think that's true. I'll never get over the old computer, like, self-destruct voices in this trilogy. They're all the best kind of bad. Like 5 minutes before we're done with Claire B. Yeah, we're right. I didn't know I was this close to being done. I knew I was close. I didn't think I left off here. Hello, John Fuzz. Anatobio. Hello. Oh, I can control a Resident Evil character. I know what I'm doing. I've only been doing this for like 20 years. Don't worry about it. Song is fire. This is one of the better RE2 songs. I like the more ambient stuff from RE soundtracks normally. But with RE2, the third malformation of G, or is it final malformation? Whatever it's called. That's my favorite RE2 track. Emergency mode has been activated. Power supply will be cut. Emergency train will be activated on restoration. It's the big bitch. If I get screwed by the rocket launcher again, at least we're right here. At the very least, if that happens to me again, we are right here. Ah, fuck. Okay. We're off to a great start. Oh, he doesn't get stunned by it. That's right. Ooh, I'm red. Whoa. Ow. The Castlevania. Oh yeah, grab the Castlevania collection on Epic also, if that's your thing. I forgot that was free. Ooh. Oh, what? PS1 hitbox.
Here, use this.
Thank you.
Who are you?
It's a good question, actually. Don't hit me. Please don't hit me.
You lose, big guy.
It's my favorite line in this game. Every time. Beautiful. First try. Now we can run. And I still have a rocket. I didn't even use the second one. I have to... Oh, I almost just choked on like a little bit of the Red Bull that didn't go down the first time. Whoa. I have to still hit the like gate on the way out, right? I always forget that bit, so I'm gonna try to get ahead of it. If I can. Did he mutate Heelys in the soles of his feet? Maybe. I always forget that there are a bunch of naked zombies here too. Stay back! Shit, bad idea. It's fine, it all works out. Activate the switch. Breathe the Red Bull, that's almost what I did. Just for good measure. Because I wanted to. Just makes me feel better, more than anything. Oh, I didn't move everything over. Hold on, my bad. Where exactly am I gonna want it? Like, that's good. We go up front. Get out of here, Claire. Come on. We're going. Then I saw what happened to you and Leon B and it clicked. Yeah, there's a small chance, very small, that the rocket can go through the tyrant right at the end. And I hadn't really seen it happen until that one Leon B run on stream.
Be with you.
Claire.
Sherry.
Uh-oh.
What was that?
Leon showing up in his alt costume always catches me off guard during these runs.
Warning, biohazardous outbreak imminent. The emergency system has been activated. This train will detonate. Repeat, this train will detonate.
Love the voice act in these old games. I do too. Especially old Resident Evil.
No! What's wrong with this thing?
I don't know. The door won't open.
Like a lot of PS1 games that try to do voice acting that aren't like Legacy of Kain or Metal Gear Solid had bad voice acting, but Resident Evil was like a special kind. A lot of games just had like flat and boring voice acting. Resi's is just like goofy, like silly. There he is, and my favorite song in the game. Not going to make any comparisons as to what he might look like. I will not. Take this. Okay. Spark shot. Please. Just sit in the corner and pray. Ugh. Oh God. For good measure, I'll just munch an herb now. There we go. I didn't need to. Rows of teeth. Is the sun too much? Of course, once again, the sun has just decided to start shining like as brightly as possible 10 minutes after I start stream. And already did like my camera settings and lighting and everything. Might need to let a little less in. That shit's kind of bright. See, even then, that looks kind of funky. Little less. There. That looks good.
Warning, warning. The self-destruct system has been activated. Each train compartment will detonate.
Excited by the Soul Reaver remakes? They look cool, I guess. They look fine. Like, they... Looks like Soul Reaver, but it looks better. I guess the main thing is that we just don't really know much about it yet. Like, if it is more than that, we just don't really know at this point. So maybe? Stream disconnected at one point? Disconnected still? No? We're back? No? Okay, we are back. My OBS just randomly disconnected, I guess. Stream died? Yeah, I saw it. YouTube gave me a warning. Because apparently my auto stop turned on somehow. Let me turn that off. See, and right now even it's saying it's not receiving enough signal for a smooth stream, but it looks smooth to me. Anyway, we're back.
Are you okay, Sherry?
I'm okay.
Where's Leon? Leon? Leon!
Right
I don't know when it cut out. With Soul Reaver, it looks fine. Looks like it's Soul Reaver, but it, you know, new graphics. I thought the new style looked a little weird. I don't really know how to describe it, but I think I just like the old PS1 look a little more, personally. And we don't really know much about it, so it might be really cool.
That was pretty impressive back there.
We don't really know a whole lot yet.
Thing. I saw someone do that on TV once.
Come on. We've got to move out.
Now what's the problem? Is something following us?
Hey, we still have a job to do. Let's go.
Go? Oh, you can't mean.
Chris, I have to find you.
Claire's final line is nowhere near as good as Leon's. Nowhere near. It's a redeem for sunglasses. There are a few ways. I wonder, does exclamation point sunglasses work? It might. I might have written that in there. Yeah, Chole is the official name. Yeah, sunglasses would work. Damn it. Okay. RE9 leaks sound crazy. Don't listen to them. Don't. Stop. Especially, and look, this is no shade to the Residents of Evil team, but if you have seen their most recent video, regarding like RE9 leaks, I don't know if they've done a follow-up or anything, but as far as I know, their most recent, their video covering those leaks went up literally the same day that those leaks got debunked, and we now know that they were not legit. The playtest leaks recently, they got debunked by someone who is actually like closer to that game's development, and they were like, yeah, none of this is true, for the record. It's just, and they had receipts and everything. That if you're referring to that, it was what's it, a bunk leak, as I like to say. What are the leaks? I don't even know what all was like in those. I know it was a lot of stuff about like, you know, everyone kind of is hoping and praying that the two characters are Leon and Jill, which they very well could be. But they had a bunch of details from like a supposed playtest of the game. Like it was allegedly some playtesters who were leaking some info about it from what they got to play. And I didn't get too deep into it because by the time that I saw that those were out there, they had already been debunked, so I didn't bother reading them. But just gameplay details, I believe, from alleged playtests. Anyway. Ad break. Hold on, what's my time?
Nanomachine.
Damn it, I only got a B. I thought I was only gonna get a B. Alright, ad break. Hold on. Let me get the unlockables list up. Why am I getting those? Hold on. I shouldn't be unlocking this. This is the second time I've unlocked it. I should not be unlocking that machine gun. Yeah, the infinite machine gun is supposed to be for finishing a B scenario in less than 3 hours. With an A or B ranking. Oh. The other scenario thing. Yeah, so infinite machine gun is supposed to be for finishing in less than 3 hours, but I guess that we already have it on both save files that I just did. Oh, okay, we can't do the other two in one run. To get the infinite rocket launcher, I need to finish an A scenario, either one, in less than 2.5 hours with an A or a B rank. And to get the infinite Gatling gun, I need to finish a B scenario in less than 2.5 hours with an A or a B rank. Supposedly Claire and Leon married off screen, or was it Jill and Chris? What? What? No. That's like actual fan fiction. What? Was that part of the recent like playtest leak, or has that just kind of been floating out there? Hold on, I'm trying to get everything in order. So outside of those, the Gatling gun and the rocket launcher unlocks. There's Fourth Survivor and Tofu Survivor to unlock and complete. Fourth Survivor will open up just by getting an A rank on at least one scenario, which we still haven't done somehow. Actually, not somehow. I was playing pretty slow. But that'll just happen probably while I'm trying to get the other ones, to be honest. And then the Tofu Survivor you unlock by getting an A rank, or wait, complete any scenario 6 times while getting an A rank on at least one of them, then save your game. I thought it was 6 A ranks. Like, I had it in my head we had to do 6 A rank playthroughs. But no, complete any scenario 6 times while getting an A rank at least once. That doesn't sound so bad. Hold on. I'm gonna need to reset for... Actually... No, I'm not gonna reset. I'll do Claire A. Leon B. Fun fact time, IGN gave Doom 2016 the same score as Concord. Thank you, IGN. Thank you. Fun fact time, IGN gave Alien Isolation a 4.7 out of 10 when it came out. That's my fun fact for IGN review scores. Actually, also fun fact time, IGN still has a standing, like, non-edited score of a 9.8, I believe, out of 10 on Halo 4. Is it 9.8? Hold on. I have to go and check it now. Halo 4 review. Yeah, it is a 9.8 out of 10. The Alien Isolation one, they had a guy go back and edit the score. Same with, like, Prey 2017, which they gave, like, a 4 out of 10 or something. Another ridiculously low score for a great game. But Halo 4, they gave a 9.8. And I remember, just while I'm on the topic, I remember they gave Black Ops 3 a 9.2. Call of Duty Black Ops 3, they gave a 9.2 out of 10. What did they give Doom 2016? I got time. IGN Doom 2016 score. A 7.1. Black Ops 3, 9.2 out of 10. Doom 2016, 7.1. It's okay, I guess.
It was later revealed that the terrible disaster had been caused by the T virus.
Never change, IGN. I love you.
Created by the international,
like, honestly, I do. I think IGN, like, the fact that we get to meme on them like this is, it's fun. I'll be honest.
Raccoon City Police Department special
Full of people who either don't play games or are blind.
The case was apparently closed thanks to the efforts of stars.
Supposedly, Eiichiro Hasumi said Leon and Claire married after Death Island.
But the Umbrella Corporation,
seeing as I'm not seeing proof that he actually said this, I'm assume it's not true. It can't be true. There's no way. Because that's, like, just straight fanfic. Especially if it's Jill and Chris. There's no way they'd let Chris Redfield be happy. Ever. Have you seen Chris Redfield at any point in the Resident Evil franchise? No. If there is any character that gets to be happy, Chris Redfield will be the last one. That dude has to go through the darkest and the most traumatic shit out of any RE character consistently. Like, every time he shows up. So it won't be him. Game Awards are so cooked. I saw, dude, Elden Ring DLC is winning Game of the Year. Because I saw the thing that you shared in Discord this morning. I saw that last night as well. Or sorry, you shared that. Well, last night for me this morning. Whatever, you're up. Yeah, here, let me read this during the cutscene, actually. They gave a statement on, are DLCs, expansions, and remakes eligible for awards? And they basically, I won't read the whole thing, but let me read this one. Expansion packs, new game seasons, DLCs, remakes, and remasters are eligible in all categories. If the jury deems the new and creative technical work to be not worthy of a nomination. So Elden Ring DLC is winning. because they felt the need to specify that after a couple years of people being like, oh, that's kind of weird that you're nominating like remakes. And like last year's Cyberpunk, I believe, won like the best narrative, right? The Cyberpunk expansion, which, to be fair, that was actually deserved because that was a really, really well-written story. But, yeah, Elden Ring DLC is winning.
Don't shoot!
It's winning Game of the Year. Unless something crazy comes out in the next like 2 weeks, it's winning. It's official. Oh, it won Best Ongoing. It got nominated for Best Narrative. But that's what it won. I just remembered it won something. But when people last year were talking about it being stupid that it got nominated for Best Narrative, the Phantom Liberty expansion. But like, it was actually, it was worthy. In all of last year, it at least deserved the nomination.
First day on the job. Great, huh? Name's Leon Kennedy. Nice to meet you.
Mine's Claire. Claire Redfield. I came to find my brother Chris.
Yeah, I think a good compromise is what Wizard is saying. Like, DLCs could maybe be eligible for smaller categories, but Game of the Year seems a little crazy, right? Like, if Elden Ring's DLC wins Game of the Year over all the actual new games that came out this year that were, you know, like at least in the same caliber in terms of like quality and creativity and everything, then that's kind of fucked. Like winning smaller categories like Best Narrative, like maybe it actually was the most well-written thing this year.
Still in one piece.
I don't know, Best Performance, like for acting roles, maybe they did have the Best Actor of the Year. I don't know. But like, Game of the Year, call me a boomer. It's in the name. It's right there in the name. Just saying. I'm just saying. Just make them a new category. You could also do a whole category for it.
Head to the station. I'll meet you there.
They're in charge of the show. They can just make the categories. Well, they want to do it this way. Clearly. I have to speedrun RE2. I've never tried to do this. But coincidentally, we have 2 hours and 32 minutes until the end of stream. And we're going for a sub 2 hour, 30-minute playthrough. So maybe I can make it happen. Let's see. It'll just take a lot of brain power along the way. The yap might not be quite as strong for the rest of stream. Just make the best expansion category and it will shut everyone up on both sides. Honestly, true. If you just limited them to a category,
what are you doing here?
It would solve everything.
Don't shoot! I'm a human!
I mean, considering that my like casual RE2 runs typically are like 4 to 4.5 hours, 2.5 hours for like actually trying to go fast doesn't seem unreasonable.
I thought you were one of them.
Unskippable IGCs though.
On in this town?
Hold on.
Anything pre-rendered I'll be able to skip if I want, though I might just want the break like mentally.
The entire
But
city
these,
was infested with zombies.
We're stuck with these. Okay. The ammo is probably worth it. Probably. I mean, how much do I really lose from grabbing this ammo, realistically speaking? Oh, why is she facing him? Oh, I'm stuck. Nothing useful inside my ass, Claire. I hope Tekken 8 gets recognized. Tekken 8 is probably still... Like, if I was just picking what's the game so far this year that I had the most fun with, it would be Tekken 8. Genuinely. I think that is the game I've enjoyed the most this year, even over, like, Elden Ring DLC and stuff like that. Pure fun factor can win it sometimes. At least for me, it can. Ah, fuck. Oh, and the other guys didn't topple over with him. Oh, for fuck's sake. That's fine. That's fine. Just make better games. I mean, I would kind of say the same thing, but it's not a new game. Is the thing. Like that's where I'm like, yeah, other categories, go for it, but game of the year, I feel like it kind of entails the best new game that released this year, you know? Or is that just too boomer of me? Am I taking it too literally? I do think that out of this year, at the very least, like if it were just me choosing the 6 nominees for Game of the Year, and DLC is fair game, I would nominate Elden Ring's DLC. Like, it genuinely is better than the majority of new games that came out this year. I don't know if I would necessarily say it's the winner, but then again, I've skipped a lot of the actual Game of the Year contenders this year. Because this year for games has been a year that, like, a lot of good games have come out in, but just not a lot of good games, like, in genres that I'm super interested in. I made it to the RPD in 4 minutes. We need to go faster. We need to be quicker. That handgun ammo is gonna help me out a lot, probably. So I guess I really just have to think, like, where is everything in this game just to get through it? Sub 2.5 hours.
Hang in there. Are you the only officer left in the building?
Who are you?
I have to think of where all the
Claire.
things are
Claire Redfield.
to
I'm
slot
looking for
in,
my brother Chris.
We lost contact with him
what's it?
over 10 days ago. Chris,
I have to think,
Jill
where the
Berry.
fuck is all that?
every last Stars team
The
member has
cubes.
disappeared.
One of them's up, or, well, half of
should've
one is up in the
listened to
clock
them.
tower.
What happened?
Oh, thank God.
About 2 months
This is actually a
ago,
good time.
there was this incident involving these zombie-like
No one has done a run of
creatures.
RE2 on Duck Station Claire A?
mansion
On
located
what,
in
like
the outskirts of
speedrun.com or
this
something?
city. Chris and the other Stars members discovered that Umbrella was behind everything, at the risk of their own lives. But no one believed them.
Are you okay?
Don't worry about me. Just rescue the survivors in the other rooms.
At least
Here.
for now,
Take this key card.
my
be
main
able to unlock the doors
priority
in the
is
hall with
getting
this.
the heart key.
Now go.
But
Just go.
Like, overall priority.
okay. Just hang in there. I'll be back soon.
Or wait, does Claire, do I have to go into Iron's office first? Oh boy. I have to start actually thinking about everything ahead of time. 20 years of RE2 has turned it into autopilot. Oh, that's right. You do it in the computer. Yoink. No need to save yet. This could be an A rank for 4th survivor and everything as well. Dude is bleeding out. Well, he could be fine. You never know. Just moving it out of the way. 2236. I always forget it. Don't need this. I would prefer to not touch any of the first aid sprays. If I have to, I have to. But I would prefer not to. Don't know if it's in the category at all, but my best indie pick is Another Crab's Treasure. I'm trying, what indies would be up there? Oh, Nine Souls will be up there this year. Nine Souls will be probably one of like the I'm trying to think of how to even phrase it. Oh, I still have my knife. Nine Souls has a solid chance at winning best indie this year. There's another big one from this year that I am struggling to think of. Anyone? Animal Well. That was what I was thinking of. Yes, thank you. Animal Well was what I was trying to think of. Definitely didn't do the numbers that Nine Souls did. But it's one of those that's like, yeah, everyone who played that is very happy with it. Like, really, really happy with it. I haven't picked it up yet. Or Nine Souls. I haven't had much time to game outside of, like, video and stream stuff this year, though. Tactical Reload. Hate it. Combine the greens. What a Hollow Knight ripoff. Literally the entire Hollow Knight lore. Oh, Balatro, that one did come out this year. Actually, that's probably the winner out of this year for indie. That was like early this year, I think. I could be mistaken. But I don't think I am. That probably is the best indie winner. Been a good year for indies, actually. Now that I'm sitting here thinking about it. People are saying it should be a Game of the Year contender. I wouldn't be shocked if it does get nominated for Game of the Year. That genuinely, it's one of those that could just straight up go and get nominated along with the AAA stuff. When was the last time that we saw that happen? I'm trying to think. What was the last indie game that just flat out got nominated for Game of the Year? It's been a minute. Yeah, it was early this year. Forgot about a lot of the like February, March games this year already. Or like, I feel like they're last year, rather. Hello? There we go. Trying to route this out in my head. And I'm just sitting here realizing that I do not have the level of knowledge for RE2 that I did for like RE1. In terms of just like knowing everything like the back of my hand and all that. I'm having a harder time trying to map everything out in my head right now. A much harder time compared to RE1. Oops. I accidentally hit the home button and pulled up Xbox Game Bar on my other monitor. Not on this run. I guess it was a first aid spray anyway if it was there. I wouldn't have wanted it. UFO 50? I haven't even heard of UFO 50. How'd you do that? I use a Switch Pro controller. So the home button is like right next to my square button. Oh, okay. My brain, I was like, okay, I'm gonna do a thing that I don't normally do and go out to the main hall, take the ladder down. But that's why you can't do that. Just 50 smaller games, is it? Interesting gimmick. Oh man. I'm trying to think right now. Ooh. Trying to think. Oh shit, he's still in here. Yeah. I'll probably just do machine gun for Claire. I'll leave the side pack for Leon B. I think that's the move. Missed the stat. No, we got the jewel. Jewel's in the pocket right now. In arm's way. Ha ha. It is a collection, okay. Interesting. I mean, I guess I have to run this way anyway. So I might as well just hit the spade key door in the hallway as I go. I wasn't gonna come back to it until later. But since I had to take this lap already. I shouldn't need the document. I don't think. Oh shit, I shouldn't have taken that. Oh, come on, Claire. There you go. Now I have to hit the item box. Wait. Do I? No. I don't have to hit the item box on the way. No, we're fine. Never mind. Right? No. Well, no. I also don't know what Neva is. Neva? Neva? Studio that made... Is that Gris or Grease? I also haven't heard of that. Go. Okay, Grease. Okay. Like gray in Spanish. It's one of those art games. Oh, it's Devolver? Okay. Devolver knows how to pick them. I have to, like, Devolver always picks the best shit. I'm just saying. Devolver knows what they're doing with that. So it's gotta be pretty good, right? I would think. Leon.
Leon!
Claire, you made it.
Chat's
Yeah.
broken again? What, the on-screen one?
Have you seen a little girl around here?
It broke again like
Yeah.
a month
just
ago.
missed her. Who is she?
And I just decided that I'm not gonna fix it.
But it's too dangerous.
Because
for
every
us to
time
be
I
alone.
finally
Leon,
figure it
I'll
out
go
and
further.
fix it again,
You
it
go and find
breaks
us a way out of here.
because of another like back-end update on
Before I forget,
YouTube.
Here's a radio.
And there were enough
That
people
way
when
we
it
can
broke the
touch
first
it when it
time who
comes
were
up.
like, honestly, it was kind of nice to not have it on screen. Like to not have it taking up any room on screen was actually kind of nice. Enough that I just said, fuck it. I just won't fix it. At least not for a while. Because YouTube keeps patching any method that I find to fix it. Not intentionally, just every time they change something on the back end, it keeps breaking my shit. Downsides of making your own chat box, I guess. Has a higher score than Zelda this year. That's not Metacritic's fault, that's just aggregate scores. You know what it probably has a higher score than? That terrible, terrible, what is it? 5 out of 10 Mario and Luigi game. It was 5 out of 10, right? IGN gave it a 5 out of 10. I think. Wasn't it? Correct me if I'm wrong. Yep, okay, good. I can't get over that. He's not dead. If I'm using the ammo, I'm using it. Last 2 Zelda games were meh. I haven't played the new one. The new one looks really fun. Tears of the Kingdom, though. My thoughts on Breath of the Wild and Tears are fairly well known at this point. Not the biggest fan of either. Oh, for fuck. There's another one. Kinda, yeah. The biggest thing for me with Tears of the Kingdom was like... that shit took 6 years. They spent a whole 6 years making that instead of like other potential titles. Pouring a ton of resources into it. And it was just Breath of the Wild with like an underworld map, which was cool, but just an underworld map. And do I need the crank? No. Not yet? Is the crank just for the clock tower? I feel like that has to be wrong. In my head, I'm like, isn't the crank just the clock tower? It was Breath of the Wild with a worse frame rate. Yeah, it was like Breath of the Wild with a second underworld map, which was cool. Some islands in the sky, which were cool. And definitely the abilities were better, like the Ultra Hand and stuff like that was definitely cooler than like the Breath of the Wild Magnesis and all the stuff that was there. But like, they spent 6 years on that. The side quests didn't get any better. In fact, I'd say the side quests in Tears were actually worse than Breath of the Wild's, in my opinion. I don't know. My whole thing with Tears, the story was somehow worse. The story was better, I would say. At least, if nothing else, the story was presented infinitely better, which might have made it just seem a lot better. But the story still wasn't great. There was still barely any story. Especially like by Zelda game standards, there was barely any story. Nah, I called Zelda being the dragons so early though, and then when it finally happened, I was like, wait, what? They actually did that? I was like, wait a second. Hold on. And it's such a stupid revelation because it kind of takes away from the whole fact that she even did that in the first place. Like there's no point if it could just be reverted anyway. It was stupid. It was stupid. And I feel very, the main story dungeons looked cooler, but were literally the same, like in format and stuff. They were no different from the Divine Beasts in Breath of the Wild. They just looked better, but like the formula was the exact same in terms of the gameplay and everything. And I feel very validated by the fact that as time goes on and we get more like distance from Tears' release, more and more people are like, yeah, maybe it wasn't that great. Because like right when it came out, I had a bit of a honeymoon phase. Don't get me wrong, all of us did. Where I was like, this is great. It's Breath of the Wild, but better. But after like a couple weeks, I started to be like, you know, it really is just Breath of the Wild, but like ever so slightly better. Like it's not that much better. And this took 6 years. And people like in stream chat and stuff around the time the game came out were like, dude, just stop complaining. Like the game is so much, it's great. This is like the best Zelda game in a long ass time. Just enjoy it. I just feel very validated that the pendulum has kind of started to swing back. Because those first couple weeks, I caught so much shit for saying stuff like that, but now it's becoming kind of common opinion in terms of that game. But it was better. Just it should have been better than it was. Like it should have added more. It should have refined more for 6 years in the oven. Apparently it's better if you never played the game it's a sequel to. I'm sure. That would make a lot of sense. Like, yeah, if I never played Breath of the Wild, I probably would have enjoyed Tears of the Kingdom a lot more than I did. Because what happened with Tears of the Kingdom after granted, I'm someone who 100%ed Breath of the Wild. So I played a lot of Breath of the Wild and kind of got through all of the worst bits of it. Or I guess rather experienced all of the worst bits of it that a lot of people just won't when they play it like a normal human being. Which I didn't. So, you know, I get like 20-ish hours into Tears of the Kingdom, and I was really starting to be like, you guys, I'm already feeling like the same fatigue that I felt at the end of 100%ing Breath of the Wild. Because I've been here already, right? That was the whole thing. It was just like, dude, I've done all of this for hundreds of hours. And I started to get that feeling like 20 hours into the game. And that's when I knew that at least for me, it was over. I 100%ed Tears of the Kingdom as well, for the record. I stuck through it and I did the whole thing. So between the two of them, I've played like almost 400 hours of that shit. No item check on Claire A. God damn it. I 100% completed Elden Ring. Every item, dungeon, jail, and everything. Jesus Christ. That was still a much better experience than Breath of the Wild and Tears. I think it's because, at least for me, and this is probably a preference thing, to be honest, I just like Elden Ring's gameplay and its world design a lot more. So I probably would enjoy 100% completion on Elden Ring more than I enjoyed those. Fuck it, we ball. Wait a second. Oh, okay. Yeah. DS is not a fan of Breath of the Wild and Tears. I mean, it depends, because, you know, with the way I talk about them, you'd think that I'm not a fan, but I also played as much as I did. I liked them to an extent. It's just, I think that Breath of the Wild and Tears are a couple of the most, like, overrated games of the last decade. It's not that they're bad games. I think they get put up on this crazy pedestal that, in my opinion, they can't really live up to. Nintendo learned the wrong lessons in Breath of the Wild. Yeah, my big thing is the dungeons, man. Like, after Breath of the Wild, everyone loved Breath of the Wild, right? But even then, a lot of Breath of the Wild fans were like, yeah, the dungeons suck. The divine beasts are not that fun. And Nintendo said, oh, okay, we'll change them. And they, like, reskinned them to make them look more like traditional Zelda temples, but they played the exact same as a divine beast. Which is weird, because, like, I always say this with Nintendo. I don't love Nintendo, but they typically are, like, the most on top of game design out of, like, almost anyone in the industry. They get game design more than, like, 99.9% of developers in the industry, right? They just get it in a way that most don't. But then they do shit like that every once in a while that just makes you go, how did you not, like, understand what players were saying when they were giving you feedback on this? Like, how did this not click right? To where they apparently just thought the players wanted it to look more like a classic dungeon and not play more like a classic dungeon. Like, how did that miscommunication happen? It's one of those things where it's just like, you almost wonder how that was even the takeaway they got. What's on the box over here? Is it a key? It is a key. They're never gonna remake Zelda 2. There's no way. Okay, diamond key. Oh, the bomb. I was like, where do I go with the diamond key? I can get the bomb. That item box is a mess. It's a big old mess. When was the last 2D Zelda game that wasn't a remake? 2 months ago. Almost. Just shy of 2 months ago. Honestly, oh wait, I do want to go this way, I think. I think this will be shorter. Honest, I feel like they're about the same either way, but fuck it. I've come this far. Been 2 months, almost. But yeah, I feel like genuinely one of the bigger things with the new Zelda game is they didn't market it that heavily. Is this just a me thing? Like, did I just not get served any advertising for it or what? I feel like they just didn't really market it much. I didn't see much marketing at all. I saw a little bit, but I saw very little marketing. Like, I saw a tiny bit. Which I would also say about the new Mario and Luigi that just came out. I feel like they didn't market that at all either. Nope, we need to go. We need to grab the bow gun. We need to grab the bow gun. You can take them? No. I got time. We're cooking. The Godslayer UGS? I don't think I can't picture it off the top of my head. Bowgun bolts are nice right about now. I was gonna say there should be more back here. Yeah, 2 more. I knew it. I thought he just wouldn't be right there. Oh. No. No film. Not necessary. There's the bomb. Yeah. Detonator. Where is the detonator? It must be over on the east side somewhere. It would have to be. Yeah, take the herb. Oh, no, that's the detonator. I just saw it. It's right here. Found it. Wants the bowgun to return in remake. I mean, I would have liked it. I don't really know why it's not there. But I don't know. I feel like it's maybe not there just because it's a little redundant in terms of like Claire's toolkit. Like, it fills the shotgun role, but also the grenade launcher already fills that role, you know? Bomb goes up top. Quiet weapon. They definitely could have like repurposed it and made it work. Definitely. But at least as it is kind of just like, it's there. It's fine. Although I feel like the flamethrower for Leon in the original is also kind of redundant, but they made that a lot better in the remake by just throwing way more Ivies at you than the original throws Plant 43s. So again, like if they had just made some tweaks and adjustments, they probably could have made it work. So we go here, we trigger this, right? Then we go get Sherry. And then I just have to go down to the east side, pretty much.
Sorry. I thought you were another one of those zombies.
Are you Chief Irons?
Yes, that's me. And just who are you? No, don't bother telling me. It makes no difference.
Probably don't need to save
You end up
until
just like all the others.
we get down to the basement.
That's the mayor's daughter. I was told to look after
Yeah,
her.
I was trying to thank you. I was trying to think of what they replaced the bolt gun with, and I forgot that they just gave Claire the SMG.
She was a true beauty. Skin nothing short of perfection. But it
Change your
will soon
username?
putrefy and she will turn into
A very
zombie
long
within the
time
hour,
ago.
like all the others.
Like, when did I change it,
There
chat?
must be some way to stop it.
In a manner of speaking, there is.
I changed
Either
it.
by putting a bullet through her brain, or by decapitating her completely.
Was it before Armored Core? Or just after? Like right at the beginning of it? It was something around that time. So
But
like
no
more
longer.
than about a year and a half ago.
Please. I'd really like to be alone now.
Subscribed from Ace Combat stuff? Okay, yeah, then no. Ace Combat, I was already Chole. Since before I started watching, I don't know. Yeah, it's probably gonna be most people. Hello? Come here. Oh god, there's not anything in here to him. Oh no, I have an item slot available. Okay.
Wait.
Let me go!
Easy, easy there. I'm not a zombie.
Casually reviewing
You're
it
safe
after
now.
like 10-ish months. Has it been 10 months since? Oh my god. I mean, I know it's been more than a year since I first
Leon,
started
come
the
in.
Ace
I
Combat
found
stuff
the
at this
girl,
point.
And I've cleared the wreckage that was blocking the corridor.
Already clearly a fake woman. Yes. I'll never be a real woman, according to
My name's Claire.
those comments that
What's
pop
yours?
up once every couple days.
Sherry.
Do you know where your parents are?
They both work at the Umbrella Chemical Plant, near the city limits.
The chemical plant? Then what are you doing here?
My mom called and told me to go to the police station because it was
God, I wish I could skip these.
dangerous to stay at home.
My brain, like now that I've started really schmooving through it, I'm like, okay, come on.
Well,
I got things to do here. We're on the clock, Sherry.
There's something out there.
Let me go.
I don't know what it is.
Let me do my thing.
I saw it. Much larger than
Me and my
any of those
incredibly
zombies.
blocky
And it's
ponytail.
coming after me.
Have you ever heard of
that?
Project
That's
Wingman?
what
Nope,
I was
never heard of
telling
it.
you about. It's here.
Sherry, wait!
Oh my god, it's a first aid spray. Of course. I was like, what is in that box? Is it important? No. Finds Sherry's outfit weird in this game. Is it very different from her outfit in the remake? I feel like it's about the same, right? Oh, I should have brought the blocks. It's fine, we'll do it later. Ooh, that's the heart key. It is the same in the remake. Okay. I was gonna say, I can't remember them changing it. Thank God I skipped the first aid entirely. We gotta go. Although the RPD section, the first trip through the RPD is definitely the longest section in RE2. And we've still got like an hour and 50 minutes. So I think we're gonna be fine. I think we're making good pace so far. Yeah. Oh, being worn by a little American girl. Are we not going to talk about like all the classic RE outfits at that point? Like Leon's police uniform, Jill's Stars uniform. That's just kind of. I remember I heard someone once. I can't remember who said it, but God, I heard someone once say that like some of the classic Resident Evil designs, like Jill, Leon, Claire in these classic games, are like the They're like a very Japanese idea of what cool Americans look like, particularly like police officers and everything. Especially with Jill. Oh fuck, and Leon. They both just have weird police uniforms. I didn't even shoot him, so fuck it. We're running. I saw RoboCop. Oh, yeah, I'll take this route. Fuck it. Are you saying female cops don't look like Jill? What a disappointment. Yeah, they don't have the little beret, unfortunately. I hate to bring it up. But red booty jorts over the tight black shorts makes no sense. Look, it's again, it's just it looks cool. All right? Or the shoulder pads. Yeah, the shoulder pads as well. The like external, in Jill's case, shoulder pads. And Leon's, right? Leon's are on the outside too. I think I'm moving at a pretty good pace here, actually. The Grekova has kill 10 manglers as one of the specials. God bless you, Treyarch. God bless you. This is why you're the best. Every time I hear Mikkel complain about needing to kill manglers for his Black Ops 6 camo grind, it gives me a little more life. They're like super cops. They do kind of dress like super cops. Looks painful once you realize she's a biker. Actually, you're not wrong.
Sherry, I've been looking everywhere for you.
And we're talking to the child again.
We've got to go now, honey, okay? If we stay here,
my favorite is the bandaged Leon with the bandages over the police jacket.
No,
Classy.
I won't.
I love that they did that again for the remake too. Just slap the bandages over top of the uniform.
It's not that, Claire. It's
Forgot to
because of
save?
my
I
dad.
saved.
He's over there. I heard him call my name. Daddy must have been attacked
I'll not be
by the
fooled.
monsters. I have to help him.
I know I saved.
Wait, Sherry, don't go
I
alone.
forgot we have to do the Sherry section.
Sherry!
I still got an hour, 45 minutes. Which might not sound like a lot, but from here, like we get the key, we go back up top into the police precinct again. We have a little bit more to do there, and then we're down into the sewers. Sewers are gonna go really fast if I plan ahead accordingly. Don't let me forget the spinny boy, the valve spinny boy. Yeah, we should be fine, because then the factory takes like 10 minutes even when you're just playing super casually. It'll be like 5 minutes here. And then the lab, which is like an hour normally. Season 1 of BO6 started? Yeah, it started on Wednesday or Thursday. One of those. I don't remember. Cherry. We gotta go. This is a speed run. We gotta go. This week? This week. Which is honestly crazy. Like, what's it? Is this the soonest that season 1 has started for a COD? Like, in a long time? Because this game came out, like, 3 weeks ago yesterday, I think. It only took them, like, 2 weeks to get the big season 1 update going. Now I get similar ones all the time. It's that ad system. It'll do it. How long is it gonna last? I don't know. Through New Year's. I know that much. Because the COD team always takes holiday. They're always off for like 2 weeks for like Christmas and New Year's and stuff. So they definitely won't be pushing like a big season 2 update in that time or anything. Oh. Ow. Oh my god. Dog on the elevator? What the fuck? Okay, it still works, thank god. Oh, dog on the elevator was a little scary. I haven't seen that happen before. I was like, I need to be where that dog is right now. I don't have a weapon. I'm a child.
Chole, are you okay? Did you find your dad?
Yes, I'm okay.
Wait a
I
minute.
couldn't find him. But I did find something else for you. Here.
That first aid spray. Does that count?
Here's another.
I think that might count. Should I load my save? Should I just reset right now?
Thanks.
Because that...
Now why don't you come over here?
I don't know if I'm allowed to do that. Does anyone know if I'm allowed to do that? Does that count for the rank system? It must.
But don't worry.
Might as well. I literally saved like as the Sherry section started.
Wait, Sherry, come back. Sherry! Sherry!
Hold on. One first aid spray is good. No, the bonus is for using none. Dogs are the only threat to Sherry. Also, yes, it counts. Yeah, I googled it. It counts. You lose the bonus for using it on Sherry. One save is good. You can save. I think it's. Oh, hold on. Let me pull up the scoring system. Because as soon as chat all starts going, I think this works. I don't think this. It goes to shit so fast. Let me just pull it up.
Resident Evil 2.
Yeah, 3 or less. You get the maximum like score for saves. So if you get dog locked, your run is pretty much over. But luckily, I saved just before. Found that out the hard way. You can save up to 3 times. Yeah.
Sherry.
This was a good
I'm
spot to
looking everywhere
save.
for you. I was so worried.
I probably won't save again until the sewers.
Go now, honey,
And then I'll
okay?
probably
If we
drop my
stay here,
third
that
save at the
monster
start
will
of the
find
labs.
us.
That's probably a good way to space them out.
No, I won't.
What's the matter? Don't you trust me?
If only I didn't have to sit through this.
It's not that, Claire. It's because of my daddy.
Yeah,
He's over
getting
there.
dog locked
I
will
heard him call
kill a
my
run.
name.
At least on Sherry, because she only gets that one
Daddy
first
must
aid
have
spray
been
to heal
attacked by
with.
the monsters. I have to help him.
I used it without even like thinking about it. I probably could have gotten through there. Did I get bit after I used the aid spray?
Wait, Sherry, don't go alone.
I don't feel like I did, but I might have, and I just immediately forgot. I probably would have been fine, but like muscle memory kicked in after I got bit that many times. I just went and used it. Don't think you did. Yeah. I probably could have gotten away without it. I also probably don't need the extra grenades for Claire, especially because they're just explosive. Actually, because that was also just like my brain doing what it always does when it plays RE2, going for the extra ammo. It's probably not necessary. Oh, come on, Sherry. There you go. Oh my god. She slipped. Yeah, it was a great spot for me to save. I wasn't even thinking about Sherry. I was just thinking like, once I'm past the RPD, that's when I want to save so that I don't have to redo all that. Apparently it was awful. I watched the highlights of it. It was fucking terrible. Although I was talking about it earlier, what I didn't get to experience through just watching highlights was apparently Netflix was not prepared for the amount of traffic that came in. Like they didn't think the viewership was going to be anywhere near as large as it was. So their live stream infrastructure was just not working, and most people who were watching the fight live were just buffering for like 50+% of the match. I saw that was like most people's experience was just buffering the entire time. Boxing died last night. No sport, just a circus. It's kind of been that way though. Especially in the realm of like celebrity boxing. It's kind of been that way. And like with Mike Tyson, like he's a legendary boxer, but even if you're that legendary of a fighter, a 58-year-old fighter is a 58-year-old fighter.
Did you find your dad?
You can't keep up with someone in their mid-20s when you're going on 60 in any combat sport. It doesn't work. It doesn't matter who you are. You just can't do it. If they have even decent training,
Thanks,
you're
sweetie.
going to
Now,
lose.
why don't you come over here?
Because you're
I want
going
you to
on
stay with
60,
me.
man. You just legit, you're not built for it anymore.
Claire, I can't reach the ventilation hole anymore. But don't worry, I'll find another way. I can take care of myself.
Wait, Sherry, come back.
It boiled down to an old
Sherry,
man trying not to
Sherry!
collapse. Yeah, he started out really strong, but he's going on 60. So after like the first round, you started to see him fade even in the second round. And then by third round, you could tell he was just out. Like he couldn't keep up. He burned out so fast because he's 60. Like again, it doesn't matter who you are. You're not going to be able to keep up like that. And I think that he knew that. Obviously, a good bit of money goes around in this whole thing. He probably was well aware that this sort of thing would happen. And just said, you know what? Let me get the bag and give it my best shot. And he did. Yeah. Oh, fuck. That's not good. Bob, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. Oh. Casters are still super high energy and really entertaining. Boxing is still, man, if only. I was always more of a MMA guy than a boxing guy. That was just me. But I've kind of stopped watching both because even, I feel like less people talk about the UFC having this issue. But the UFC has started to really script their fights and rig it a lot. And like the integrity of the UFC is basically gone at this point. And I mean, can you blame them? Because like every sport or every combat sport is kind of moving in that direction, following in the WWE's footsteps. Because go figure, if you actually like write and, you know, set up this whole like story, you can make it so much more entertaining. Whoa. Okay. Whew. One of the few times Mike Tyson got to hit Jake was at the weigh-in. Yeah, I mean, I wanna... I don't know if anyone has done like a count of how many punches he threw across all the rounds, but I genuinely feel like 90% of Mike's... Okay, maybe not 90. 80... I'll be totally realistic. Okay, 75% of Tyson's punches were all thrown in round 1. And then probably like 20% were thrown in round 2. And then the rest of the rounds were where the remaining 5% were thrown. Like after round 2, he barely even swung. He was just in defense mode basically the entire time after round 2. Threw like 28 versus 150 or something. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Like that's an insane figure. That's absurd. Jake even said he was carrying him to make a show. Yeah. My inventory's full. Fuck. Shit. Okay. I prescribe everyone who watched the Paul Tyson fight to 1 season of Baki. Will cleanse your eyes. No item check there. Yeah, I don't know. I have stopped watching a lot of combat sports just because of that. For anyone who is newer, I feel like this is... I'm gonna want that. I'll come back for it later. Because we're gonna... Oh, we're not gonna have to go back down. Fuck it, I can skip some acid rounds. That's just unfortunate. Sorry, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, this is like lesser known Chole lore. You might have heard it if you've been around for a minute. But, hello? There we go. I was like, bro, I lost all my audio. Am I louder than I should be? No, this should be right. Am I louder, chat? Or is this is this normal? Or is this normal? Is A normal? Or is B normal? You are good. You're just saying yes. B, I think. Okay. I couldn't remember what I had it set to. Because I've bounced around over my long time using this microphone. Now about that lore. When I was younger, I did MMA. So like I used to be pretty into yeah, fuck, I'm not skipping 2 into combat sports. But again, it's all gotten more rigged and scripted over the years, and I've basically lost all interest at this point. And I can't even, well, I could still train if I wanted to. Like I still live close enough to the gym that I used to train at, or like they would let me train. But because I had too many head injuries, I can't fight anymore. Ironically enough, the head injuries are from snowboarding predominantly and skateboarding, not from MMA. Thought you were trolling there for a minute? No. No, I just I actually bumped the cord on my mic and knocked it out accidentally. Elaborate troll. I set up all this secret lore and then no audio. From Minnesota? Yeah. Oh yeah, snowboarding. Yeah. Snowboarding and skateboarding. I'm from Minnesota, yes. The skateboarding scene here is pretty great because of the snowboarding scene carrying over. You know, half of the year you can't snowboard, so everyone skateboards half the year. And then when you can't really skateboard all that well because it's, you know, there's like a foot of snow on the ground, doesn't matter because you can go snowboarding. Oh, for fuck. Throwing up your guards. No, I actually, what I suck at, apparently, if you go off my record, is hitting lightly polished rails on the, or in the terrain parks. I got 2 concussions in my life from hitting a rail, that rail having been polished like that day, and so my board just slides right off of it and I slam my head on it going down. Oh my god, I don't have my lighter. Oh my god. That I got snowboarding. I only ever got like 1 head injury fighting and it was pretty minor. The game audio's out of sync? It shouldn't be, is it? Chat, is the game audio out of sync? Swap to strength training, all that muscle for what? Yeah, and even then that's... I'm not much of a bodybuilding guy. I'm more of a practical strength guy with my training. So I'm fairly lean. Minor concussion, but major memory loss. Why is that me? It's only the infinite weapons that reduce rank? Yes. Yeah, it's only infinite weapons that will hurt your rank. Fucking lighter. It is like a comedy plot. Used to do MMA, but can't fight anymore because of too many concussions that I got snowboarding. Why is that? I did get one minor concussion fighting, though. Because, I mean, it happens. And I probably, by this age, if I had, like, consistently been fighting, I probably would have gotten enough concussions fighting to not be able to fight anymore, to be honest. Maybe not. Probably, though. If I hate how my mirror looks at me. I like how my mirror looks at me. I also like having the sleeper build. I look totally normal unless I'm like wearing a muscle shirt or just am shirtless. You'd have no idea. To play video games professionally, all's well that ends well. Actually, my physique was not great. It was okay while I was fighting, and then I got fat after I stopped. And then I decided to fix it, like, when COVID hit. I was one of those people who, like, I feel like COVID was so weird in this sense. You hear a lot of stories of, like, people who gained a ton of weight during COVID. But then there's also a shit ton of stories like mine where it's like, oh, I was fat when COVID started, but then since I had all that time, I decided to not be fat anymore. I wasn't doing anything else all day. Sleeper builds aren't real. It's called being poorly dressed. To be honest, it is part of that. Because a lot of my shirts, like, that I still wear are from before I lost weight. So they're XLs. And I don't wear an XL anymore. So I'm wearing some... And even some of my old, like, large shirts. Because sometimes, even when you wear an XL, like, a large is... You know, shirts fit different. Anyway. Like, a lot of my shirts that I still have from back then are also just large. But... Okay, I grabbed the right thing. Sorry. They're stretched out from me being fat and wearing them. So, they look big. Especially in the arms. That's where I notice it a lot. Well, the arms and the waist, actually. Those two are where you'll notice it. If it's like an old stretched out shirt of mine. I lost a bit during COVID, started jogging and hiking. I lost a lot during COVID. I started eating well, and I started working out regularly again. Although I started working out regularly just before COVID. Like, legitimately, COVID lockdown was in March. And I had started working out regularly with some friends who were into the gym and stuff at the time in January. I had started going to the gym with them. So, I had just started working out again. But with them, it was 3 times a week that I would go. And then COVID hit, and I was like, I got enough time for like 5 days a week. And then 5 days a week turned into 6 days a week. Then 6 turned into 7. Because I was like, yeah, just once a day, routine, habit. Which, to be fair, I still work out 7 days a week, but I don't do splits quite like most people do. Like, you'll hear mostly that people do like 3 or 4 days a week. But then, like, someone who does 3 days a week might do like all of their arm, or sorry, not all of their arm. They might do all of their upper body groups on one day. Whereas I don't do that. Like, I will have a shoulder day or a back day, rather than doing them on the same day, along with like my arms and my chest. Like, I can spread them out because I do once a day. Granted, If I did really want to go crazy and work out for like an hour a day every day, if I could adjust to it and my body could handle it, I would probably get a lot bigger. I would probably gain a lot of weight if I did that. It's just motherfuckers pulling up with their long ass t-shirt sleeves. Yeah. I might be a bit guilty. But genuinely, that's why I have different shirts for that. Like some days when I'm going out, I do want to wear like a tight fit shirt because I'm feeling it that day. Other days I just throw on whatever. And you would never know. All of these. I'm missing one. Fuck. Where am I missing one? Oh my god, the other room. Diamond key. Oh, fuck. I'm so stupid. I don't need big muscles. I just want to get... I just don't want this jiggly ass belly. That's how it all starts. Trust me. That's how it always starts. Oh. Okay, I'm fine. All he could talk about was the gym and getting hench. I don't have it in me to be a gym rat. I wouldn't call myself a gym rat. But if you ever get me going, I could talk about it for a while. Forgot to bring key items all the time in this game. Yep. I'm trying to do the 2.5 hour runs right now. So that's why I'm like, oh fuck, how did I forget this? This is a bad thing to forget. I don't know why I didn't do that sooner. Gym rat life chooses you. Well, yeah, it's... I think it's just body dysmorphia, actually. I think that's just it, to be honest with you. Which, as much as that might sound like a joke, legitimately, me being like 170 pounds, I will look in the mirror, and if I like ate a lot of food the day before and I'm a little bloated, I'll be like, what the fuck? When did I get fat again? And then the grind set starts to go nuts. Aside from my goal of going from skinny fat to the femboy build, it is nice to have a little more stamina for when I'm doing your mom. Got him. Fair. You say body dysmorphia, I say another reason to head out the door in the pouring rain. Okay. I lost 122 pounds in a year to join the army. Holy shit. 120, how did, I lost like 40 in a year during COVID, and I thought that was awesome. Which, to be fair, it is. Not to sit here and be like, oh, that is nothing. But 122 in a year is a fuck ton of weight. In that amount of time, morbidly a beast.
Claire!
I don't have a boss gun, do I?
You're okay.
I'm glad.
Man, my planning on RE2 is not great. Especially, like, you compare this to my RE1 speedrun that we had to do for the rocket launcher there, and I'm really just sitting here, I'm like, wow. What the fuck am I cooking right now? We're fighting G-Spawn, right? Yeah. Wait, no, yeah. No?
Claire!
I'm going
Is it
down
G-Spawn or
there.
Birkin,
Stay
chat?
here away
I
from me,
actually, I
okay?
don't know. Which one is A scenario? It is G-Spawn. It's G-Spawn. This is A. It's gotta be G-Spawn. Birkin, yeah, that I was thinking about it that way. Birkin is B scenario.
Help me!
Not get bonked for G. Adjustments. Sophistication. On the chatbot, that is. Not like my demeanor, obviously. Just polishing the bot. Oh my god, it's an in-game
Made
cutscene.
it this far. Not bad, girl.
Lost my headphones the other day, and when I tell you leg day was not the day to lose them.
Everyone's gonna die.
What do you mean? Leg day? I feel like I have to be a psycho. I think leg day is the easiest day in the gym.
You couldn't possibly understand what's happened. Those monsters from Umbrella have destroyed my beautiful town.
Is that me being crazy?
How could they do that to me after everything I've done
'Cause
for
I
them?
swear, so many people talk about hating
So
it.
it's true. You have been working.
I feel
with
like it's the
Umbrella.
easiest.
Then you must know about the G virus. What is it? Tell me.
If you must know, it's the agent that can turn humans into the ultimate.
Actually put some work into the stream. Hey man,
Superior to the T
video
virus in every
schedule
way.
took over. Stream used to get a lot more work.
Genius behind the project.
William Birkin.
I'm sure.
Video schedule's too crazy now.
Around here somewhere.
The day after leg day, on the other hand, see, that's different.
Isn't it?
There's not doing enough leg exercise. No, I got good
In
legs.
case you haven't already.
Take my word for it.
The monster that's been tearing my precinct apart is yet another product of the G virus. An ultimate bioweapon. Umbrella must be trying to cover its tracks.
From like,
But if I have to go, I'm going to take
What?
you with me.
too much blood flow or something?
Can't take the
What are you talking about? 75% chance I get bricked up from leg curls. That one caught me off guard. Bricked up from leg curls. You think I can do G-Spawn with an SMG, chat? I genuinely don't know. The last time I would have fought this thing without a grenade launcher or a Magnum would have been years ago. But if there was ever a time to test this out, I guess now's the time. One way to find out, exactly. Cannot be the only one with that experience. You probably aren't, but I definitely have not had that experience. Oh, for fuck. I don't have a healing item either. Not so bad. Genuinely not so bad. You're either going to die or live. Thank you. The speedrun lives on. It's not over yet. How do you get an erection from working out? It might actually be a blood flow thing. Personally, I just wouldn't have gotten bricked up. Hold on, there's a scene here, right? No?
Claire, you came back.
I can't believe the man who developed the G.
Here goes search history again.
Father.
What's wrong, Claire?
It's nothing. But I think I found a way out of here. We should be able to find someplace safe if we can just make it out of town.
But...
Don't worry, I'll protect you. I promise. But you have to make sure you don't leave my side. Leon, are you still there? We're leaving.
Are you crazy? The streets are still crawling with zombies.
It'll
Apparently-
be all right, trust me. We found a way to the sewer. Follow
I don't
us
know.
later.
There's a forum talking about it
Wait!
where they're basically saying that's like an endorphin thing. Like your body releasing endorphins could just cause it. Which that along with blood flow to the legs. Yeah, I could see that. It's not as great of an answer as I was hoping for. I was hoping it was just straight up gonna be like, yep, enough circulation down there, we'll do that. It's not an uncommon thing. I tried to find more forums about it, but there was only the one. So I don't know if it's necessarily a common thing. Also, I didn't look that hard. To be fair, I just first page of Google. But that's all I could find. Okay. A scenario lab is super. Oh, it's Claire A.
Come on, let's get out of here.
I was gonna say A scenario lab is really short, so we should still be on a solid pace.
Claire?
I'm gonna be cutting it close, I think.
Run!
Or the flamethrower or spark gun. Yeah, a spark gun, flamethrower all the way. I get bricked up when I work out with your mom. Ever encountered some weird bugs in RE1, 2, or 3 Classic? Not really, to be honest. I don't know. Nothing that comes to mind, at least.
Sherry, where are you?
Although, I've always just played the PS1 versions.
I'm here!
So maybe other versions are more or less buggy. I don't know. That's right. Hold on. Time for my monthly leg day. Oh god. Oh shit, shit, shit. I did not mean to open that. Today is the day where I do not put the gray sweatpants on. Oh, there we go. I'm wearing gray sweatpants right now.
Claire?
What's the point of doing legs when you aren't wearing gray sweatpants? Exactly. Keep her going, Claire. Come on. Gotta zoom. Gotta go fast. I'm hitting a save here for sure. Oh, a healing item. Oh, beautiful. I was like, do I have nothing stocked up? I don't love my health right now. We can make it work. Ooh, and the crank. I'm gonna need the crank. Got killed when fighting Birkin. Then I just went to the bathroom. After I came back, I saw Leon lying on the ground. The BGM was still on. No game over showed up. Okay. I think the PC versions are a little buggier. I feel like I've heard that. But I think that's just because the, what's it? The ports were outsourced for the classic RE games. There's also a lot of different ports. I'm assuming you're probably playing on like Classic Rebirth or something. If you're playing the PC versions nowadays. So you would be playing on like the best PC ports out there, but I guess as long as it's not from Capcom, who knows what the fuck they got going on. No. Oh. It's not there. I was genuinely looking for the medal. Yeah, it's not there on this run. Yeah, okay. Japanese version with patch. Oh, wait. So I'm gonna need 2 item slots. Okay. I guess I'm not picking anything up in like this whole section.
Who are you?
I saved, right?
I see.
I think I did.
Spy sent by Umbrella, right? Let me guess. You're here to steal my husband's G-Virus, aren't you? You are tenacious, I'll give you that.
Husband? Then you must be Annette.
Yes.
Sherry's mother?
What?
Sherry's wandering around alone in the sewers.
What?
You have to help me find her.
That's impossible. I told her to go to the police station. What's she doing here? William will be after her.
William?
That's right. The creature that's been causing all this destruction is none other than my own husband.
I shouldn't need to pick anything up outside of like the key items and stuff.
So those
Trying to think
rats
through
were
the sewer
carriers of
section.
the virus?
We should be good.
As a result of his virus,
I need 2 slots open for keys, but
William
that should be
have lost
fine.
Any prior memories he had as a human by now.
What is the right
I tried to
response
save
here?
him, but I'm afraid it's already too late.
But
And that's not even the entire story. Every G-Virus bioweapon, including William, has the ability to implant embryos into other life forms. That's why he's after Sherry.
what are you trying to say?
The bodies of individuals with non-related genetic coding are likely to reject the embryo, but since Sherry is his daughter, that possibility is non-existent. It's an inherent survival instinct.
It's Sherry.
So,
You go that way.
hold on. I'm looking at the unlockable requirements as that's playing out. I only need 1 A rank, it looks like. to unlock everything. Again, I thought Tofu Survivor, you needed to get 6 A ranks, but you apparently just have to complete any scenario 6 times while getting an A rank on at least one of them. So for the other speedrun, am I allowed to use the rocket launcher? Because I might be able to. For the Gatling gun speedrun, if all I need is just to get a B rank, if I just had infinite rocket launcher, dude, run me through there so fast. I'm gonna have the side pack available on that. Left myself the side pack too. I almost feel like I don't want to test it, but I might be able to. You only need to get a B rank. As long as you get a B rank, you're fine to get the unlockables. So how much does using an infinite ammo weapon hurt my rank? I guess is the question.
Sherry!
Because what if I did that with like no saves, super mega fast, no first aid sprays? I definitely don't think that'll be an issue. Same with the speed. I would literally only need like heals, if even, and key items. Mikkel, are you saying if I'm reading this right, are you saying that you go to the gym around the time that the MILFs are going to start appearing there? Am I reading this right? Or no? You lose 1 rank for infinite weapon.
Wake up, Sherry.
So if I play perfectly outside of using the rocket launcher that I'm gonna get on this run, I'm only gonna drop to a B rank.
My stomach. It hurts.
So that
Don't
sounds
worry.
worth it.
You'll be fine.
It sounds
Come on,
very worth it.
Let's go.
And then obviously I'll need to get some more playthroughs in after that, so I can still take the opportunity to use the other infinite ammo weapons too. Because it'll all need to be on one save file. So it'll all be on the Claire A, Leon B save file. They hog the equipment. Oh God. Hold on. This is gonna be a rant. You underestimate how long they can just stand by a machine and chat shit about nothing. There's probably a Resident Evil 4 quote from Leon that would be appropriate here, but also incredibly inappropriate, and I would never. But there probably is. Come on, Sherry, we gotta hustle. Oh my God, she stopped moving! Sherry! You're ruining my speedrun! Honestly, we're fine on time. I'm not worried about my time here. Come on, Sherry, keep up. Don't fall behind. Keep her going. When do the gilfs show up at the gym? I think they just use their retirement home gym. I don't think you're allowed. Oh, there we go. Got killed by those big roaches. Oh, did you get stun locked? That's in this version too. That's just in every version of RE2. The bugs can actually stun lock you. It's super rare, but it can happen. It can happen. I've had it happen like once ever. It's definitely not a common thing, but it's possible. To a nice bar on a Saturday or Sunday, 2 p.m. in the afternoon. This almost sounds like a specific strategy that's been refined, developed over a period of time. Am I wrong? Like, I know what that is. Like, you get locked into... When you get hit by something and there's that little stun where you can't move, you get hit before that stun is over. So you just end up getting hit again. And the cycle repeats. And you're just completely stuck there taking damage until you die. I have enough time to come back for it, because the machine gun's actually going to run out of ammo. Legitimately. I need my pistol. It's because we used it against G-Spawn instead of the grenade launcher. I kind of screwed things there. Yeah, 8%. The ladder's on this side. This, yeah. I screamed out loud, "Run, Sherry, run." Yeah, the stun lock thing can happen. I've seen it. Yeah. All right, Sherry, you stay here. Leaving the spark shot? Oh, hell no. We're going back for the spark shot. The machine gun was at, like, it had enough ammo to kill maybe one zombie, if even. So I'm taking a lap for it. I'm not going to go back for the weapons key. Claire doesn't need it. It's just ammo for Claire. If I were Leon, well, if I were Leon, I wouldn't have to take a lap for it. I was going to say it would be more important, and I would. But Leon always has the lighter, so. Because I myself am older. Uh-huh. Know a lot of women in their 30s. Uh-huh. This is their time. Oh, shit. I know a certain streamer who would love to be introduced to these 30-year-old women. I don't know who you're talking about. I have no clue who that could be. Love that this in-joke has just turned into... Like, this in-joke between me and my buddies from high school has just turned into a running bit on stream of, like, the last year at this point. You share one inside joke from your personal friend group, and it never leaves you. Lesson learned. All right, Willie, please don't kill me. You're not fooling nobody. I mean, like I've said before, the inside joke among my friends does legitimately come from the fact that I have never once in my life been in a relationship with someone younger than me. Not once. I've only ever dated women older than me. Like that is where the joke came from originally. So, in all fairness, it is just an inside joke, but at the same time, that is a true fact. That is my track record. So. Oh my god, I have to use it manually. The just a joke defense. Mike Tyson should have won that fight. See, everyone thinks that, but Mike Tyson is 60 years old. And I talked about it earlier, but here's the thing. With any combat sport, 60-year-olds can't win against people in their mid-20s. Like, if that individual, it doesn't matter what 60-year-old it is, if the guy that they're fighting is like in their physical prime and has even just a decent amount of training, it's over by default. Like, you don't even have to actually watch the fight to know. It's unfortunate, but it's true. It's one of those sports that, like, you just can't do it at 60. Doesn't matter who you are. He had a great first round. But then, yeah, he's 60, so he could only do it for like a minute. A 120-year-old Baki character. Maybe if we were talking about like traditional martial arts, but we're not. We're talking about boxing. Because in a lot of traditional martial arts, especially Eastern, you do get a lot of older men who can still whoop ass. But not something like boxing. Iron Mike ain't no Master Roshi, exactly. You like your women like you like your wine, aged to perfection, even if you'll never be one yourself. To be fair, also, the entire track record of like my relationships, they've all been like 1 to 4 years older. Like closest to my age was 1 year older. Furthest from my age was 4 years older. So we're not talking like crazy gaps or anything, but the joke came from I've only ever dated women who are older than me. It's true.
Sherry.
Talking about boxing and Gramps got boxed. Damn. 6 years? 6 years wouldn't be that bad. At least I don't, it depends when, I guess, because Mikkel's younger than me. For me right now, I don't think 6 years would be that bad. I don't think like a 6-year age gap would be bad for me. Most people think I'm like 30 anyway. So, it would work. Well, most people who see me think that I'm like 30.
Oh, you're finally
Going off
awake.
of just my voice in the videos, people tend to think that I'm way
That's
younger.
Okay. You
Which,
keep
fair
it.
enough.
I'm sure it'll keep you safe.
Thank you, Claire. Even
I feel like the
though
voice is the giveaway
I'm an
for
only
me,
child,
that I'm not in fact like
neither
30
of
years
my
old.
parents ever spent much time with me because of their work. I grew up alone.
You still have work to do
Now that
until you
you're
reach
with
anime
me,
protagonist
I
status,
finally have
yes.
someone to rely
That is
on.
exactly what I'm saying. That's what I meant. I was 18 at the time. 18 to 24.
Sherry.
I don't feel like that's that bad. It's kind of weird, actually. No,
Rest
it's
here
kind
for
of
a
weird.
bit. I'll be right back.
See, I was
soon as I
thinking of it
find
from
the
the dude's
antidote for you.
perspective, right? I'm like, at 18, I would have dated a 24-year-old. But I, right now, would not date an 18-year-old. I would think that that's too young. And I wouldn't even attempt it. Like, I wouldn't even fuck with it. Right? As soon as I flipped the way I was thinking about it, I was like, ooh, wait. That is a little weird, actually. If I was dating an 18-year-old, that would feel a little weird. People often thought I'm much younger than I am. Yeah. One of my exes is Asian, and oh man. She would get so pissed, reasonably so, but a lot of it, to be fair, was just because it happened to her so much. Like, it was such a frequent thing for her that she would get mistaken as being a minor when she was like 22, 23. And man, she would get pissed. Man, she would get pissed. And it's weird, to me, I don't feel like she looked like she was younger than 18. She definitely didn't. "27 and 19, that won't last long, probably." It could. Depends on the 19-year-old, but the way that Mikkel's talking about it, maybe not. Someone call her parents. Should have said something like that. Dude, we're cooking on the time right now. I'm in the labs, and I have like 45 minutes to go still. We're at like an hour 45, roughly. I'm cooking. I've got a spark shot and a nice stockpile of acid rounds for the final boss. Like, we're good. Genuinely. The only thing that I'm not doing so hot on is like healing items. That would be the one concerning part. Oh my god, that specific X though, there was one time we were living in Florida at this point. There was one time where at a gas station she wanted to buy some tequila. Florida gas station, am I right? She brought it, like, we were both there. I've always looked older, like, pretty much since I hit puberty. I've always looked at least a few years older than I am. She often gets mistaken for being younger. I was 19 probably when this happened. Probably 19. I could have been 18, but I was probably 19. The gas station, like, the guy working the register told her that I would have to buy the tequila. He didn't even bother to ID her. He was just like, okay, actually, he's gonna have to buy it because he thought I was over 21 and she wasn't. Oh, I got grabbed. I forget they even have a grab animation. Suddenly regretting not buying the fire rounds, or picking up any fire rounds. Oh wait, I think I did pick up 6. Ah, fuck it. At this point, I don't want to take a lap to the item box just for that. Oh, it's just grenade launcher rounds in the other room though. Oh shit. Oh, well, you take 4. Hold on. Wait a minute. 5. Depends how many connect. What do you mean they got a whole ass farm? Some dots are connecting. What do you mean? Am I missing critical information? Did I miss something? You know what? Triple green, we're doing it. Don't worry about it. Fuck you mean don't worry about it? Okay, now my cover is blown. I heard it wind up. Goodbye, triple green herb. I can come back for those. Fuck that. This is getting a little scary without my acid rounds. It'd be fun to do it with the community. Oh, the Game Awards? Game Awards are at night. Those fire rounds are so well placed. Legitimately. Oh, I have no crossbow ammo. I don't need anything. I didn't even know they had a fire vulnerability until I got to Claire. I mean, the shotgun kills everything. Leon's upgraded shotgun clears any enemies out of your way. Thing's a monster. I'd rather watch along with y'all than watch it raw. That's true. I'll think about it. Cause yeah, who knows what the fuck I've got going that week. What is the week of the Game Awards? I'm like spitballing in my brain. Cause right now I have my videos scheduled out like on my end through the end of the year and into next year, like into January. The 13th? Okay, I was thinking it would be earlier than that. I was like, bro, I might be pretty fucking busy during that week. Setting that up might be a pain. But the 13th? That week might not be so bad for me. If memory serves correct. Oh, 13th for us. Okay, the 12th? Hold on, I'm just on game capture. Oh. Pause like that, since I'm pausing. Yeah, you guys can't see what I'm doing. Good. Because if you could, I would have just leaked right there. Like, immediately. I didn't even bother to check. You guys can't see. This is black magic. Yeah, the 12th, the 12th probably won't be. That's probably my least busy week between now and like February. Legitimately. That is probably going to be my least busy week over the next like 3 months. So I'm not promising anything. But that's very well timed for me is all I'm saying. They doing it on a damn Thursday night.
Annette.
He did an ad break and he's leaving. We'll see you around, Tass. Hope you guys enjoyed ads.
Wait.
I've just prepared a sample of the G-Virus.
Wait a second, I don't need to do the moth room at all.
No one will take it from me.
Oh, fuck that. I was gonna do it. I have no reason to do it.
Left in my hands.
Stop it. Sherry's in serious trouble.
I have genuinely no reason to go to the moth room.
Embryos. There's no telling when they'll pupate. And if that happens, then Sherry won't.
What? William.
I have a flight to Texas on the 13th. God damn it.
William, you're alive.
Yeah, I had to double check my schedule. Assuming I stay on schedule right now. for like everything between now and then, that will be like my least busy week for a long time.
William is still alive. He's
No
getting
shit.
stronger with each skin he casts off. Sherry.
Tell me what I need to know.
I'll
How
have to
can I
sleep.
save
Sleep
Sherry?
is what the plane is for, though. I've never been able to fall asleep on a plane once in my life. So I say that.
Right here.
I just know that most people are able to sleep on a plane. I have never been able to make it work. Not from lack of trying either. I've never been able to sleep on a plane.
And tell her I'm sorry I wasn't a better mother. Tell her I love her. Sherry.
Annette!
When you've been traveling for 30 hours, never had a travel day that long is the thing.
The self-destruct sequence.
The longest I've ever had to travel was going to and coming back from Greece. And even with connections in Amsterdam, those travel days were like, I think they were like 16 hours. So it was pretty much the whole day. But not enough for me to be so exhausted that like I actually got sleep on the plane, unfortunately for me. Okay, this is another cutscene. Damn near never not been able to sleep on a plane. Pull up on that bitch and start TPing. Used to fly back and forth between the US and China in the past. That's a lot. That's probably about the, what's it, like between Minneapolis and Athens, Greece, with connections and everything. That's probably about what that was, because that was miserable also. That was the last time that I traveled like any significant amount was Greece. And I think part of it, I've always hated the process of traveling. I've bitched about this before. One of the things I enjoy the least in this entire world is going through the airport / being on an airplane. You will never see me in such a genuinely miserable mood as if you ever see me in the airport. It doesn't matter, like if it's a solid, like if it's a smooth airport day, just if I am in an airport, I'm fucking miserable. And I've kind of always been like that. I hate it so much. There's something about it, man. Like as soon as I get in the car to drive to the airport, I just get so aggravated thinking about going through the airport and everything involved. I hate it so much. You know what? Kill this guy and just munch the herb. I got the ammo for it. We have the spark shot and everything. I don't have many healing items going into the very end, so that heal might just save me a little bit. Doesn't get any transatlantic flights going in or out. Yeah, that's why. Well, oh no, sorry. Oh man, so you have to go from Spain to some other airport in Europe. So like a tiny little flight, and then get on the transatlantic flight. The Greece one was miserable, because even though I could go from the Minneapolis airport to like Amsterdam, like they do fly transatlantic from that airport, it was like what, a good 10-hour flight from here to like Amsterdam, something like that. This was years ago, so I'm trying to remember. And then you have to go through that airport and do all the... Amsterdam has a weird airport. Just do all the bullshit there. And then get on another, like, it was like a 5 or 6 hour flight, I want to say. Oh, really? You're gonna be... Oh, that... I feel dumb. That's fine. I was gonna say, you're gonna be the one zombie that tanks a fire round this run, but it killed him afterwards. It is true. It's a good thing that Europe is just one country. Thank you, Mikkel. But genuinely, like, just the size of Europe, needing to travel between different places in Europe is not that bad. It's just having to do the connection at all eats up more time than you would probably want, especially if you're me. Way more time than I want to spend in airports and all that. And I mean, hell, the process of like waiting for a plane to take off, you get on that bitch like 30 minutes before they even start moving. And then once you land, it takes like 20 minutes to get to the gate and they let you out. And then if you're like me, you probably bought the cheaper tickets and you're in like the very back row of the plane and you have to wait for the entire plane to deplane. You're like the last person off. Every time for me, by the way. Like I genuinely, I always buy the cheap tickets, which means I always end up in the very back of the plane. Every fucking time. Americans trolling EU. Mikkel is European. And Tibby lives in Europe. But like genuinely, flying between different countries in Europe is just like flying between states in the US in terms of like the size and everything. It's not that bad. Like I think flying to another country, and I think it's crazy because the countries here in North America are the US, Canada, and Mexico, which are all fucking huge compared to like European countries in terms of just the literal size of them. Oh wait, there's another green herb here. Fuck it, we munch it. Oh, I'm full. Damn it, I can't munch it. Get out of my way! No! I knew it. Fuck, what? God. Really? Really? Okay, hold on. We can make this work. Hold on. We have time, chat. Don't worry. UK straight to Australia? That would be so long. That would be so long, man. Not every country in Europe is small. Not all of them, obviously. But most of them. And even then, the big ones aren't as big as NA countries. I have no other healing items in the box. Wait a second. Oh my god, I didn't freeze the vaccine. It's a good thing we have time. It's a great thing we have time. I have 2 grenade shots. Beautiful. We have Russia. Russia is like its own continent, okay? I was forgetting about Russia. I was mostly thinking Western Europe, to be fair. But yeah. Russia might as well be its own continent. Why is it not? Genuine question. Oh my god, he tanked it. I fucking hate this game. Can't just say besides. Mikkel, this all started because of you. I'm just piggybacking off of you with this whole tangent. Don't you put this on me. Oh my god, it's still alive! Oh my god! No way! Okay. We're doing the boss fight with no healing items. Because I don't have any other than a first aid spray. And I refuse. I get to pick and choose my allies, unlike Russia. No comment. How are you still alive? Sheer power of will. Fuck that first aid spray. Who needs a healing item? What do you mean I don't need this right now? Oh, it's a different machine. It's not this machine. Fuck, it's a totally different machine. What am I doing? Oh my god. This is terrible. Speedrun is over. The speedrun's far from over. I still have like 30 minutes to finish. Like we are at the 2-hour mark right about now. Speedrun, we still have so much overhead. And I saved at the beginning of the labs, so if I die, we just reload it back. We do the labs again. Probably isn't gonna do much on him. Being forced to get experimental here. There, I don't need to kill the other one. Thankfully. This has been a very messy end of the lab section though. I'm getting all mixed up. I lost all my heals. Just throughout the whole run, I didn't grab like any extra healing items, and now I'm starting to feel it. When at the very end, I legitimately need to go in and do the final boss with no heals. I've put myself in this position now. Not as messy as chat talking about geography. That's Mikkel's fault. Blame Mikkel. It's his geography. Don't mind me. Just here to make a vaccine real quick. I'll leave you alone once I'm done. Thank you. Goodbye, zombie. Get mad at the European? Well, he brought it on himself. Typical European, am I right, chat? Am I right, chat? Right. You know what? Fuck it. Give me my crossbow bolts. Oh, wait, I had 2 stacks? Sweet. And my submachine gun. Thank you. Bringing all the firepower I can. Let's Chole time. Give me a second.
Minutes until detonation.
It's not always clear where to place Russia. Isn't there literally a region called Eurasia? Where it's just kind of like, it's one of them, surely. Reviewing all Matrix games? No, that's a G-Man's thing. You can do that. I don't want to play those shitty games. I'll play a shitty game here and there when required. But that's just like asking to play all the shitty games in one go. Yellow. That's solid. But that does also mean I can get one shot, potentially. Come on, doggy. Oh! That's not where I wanted you to go, man. This is a sketchy ass boss with no healing items. He's on the ground again? Whoa! Whoa! Fuck, I'm dead. I'm not dead yet. Dead now. Somehow not. Kill him! Kill the dog! Fuck. God damn it. Damn it, it was so close. God. We do it again.
Resident Evil 2.
People who call it Eurasia are fucking geeks. Isn't that like a thing though? With not just Russia? Russia's European with parts in Asia. Hence Eurasia. Right, chat? Fuck that boss though. Right, chat? Am I the only one who's seen that video? I probably am. It's so stupid, but I love it. It's a guy doing voice trolling. I can't even remember what game it was on. He's voice trolling some game. And just everything that he's saying, he's acting like a smug streamer talking to his chat, like talking shit about the other people in the game. And so they're like getting mad at him and he's just like, oh, what are these nerds on about? They're fucking nerds, am I right, chat? Am I right, chat? Probably the only one who knows this video. I can't even remember what he says. I just remember the laugh and the way he goes, am I right, chat? He's like a South Park character. Thinking that North America is Morocco. No. I was gonna come up with some stupid bit, but I've got nothing, to be honest with you. That's South America. Where's Morocco? Africa. right? North Africa? Probably. Surely. Despite popular belief, they do teach geography here in America. It's just they teach it to you like once when you're in like middle school, and then everyone proceeds to immediately forget because of the way that our education system is. You just immediately forget everything after you take a class. Least lobotomized American. They do teach geography here. It's just the same way they teach everything else. And I also couldn't solve like a... If you gave me like a trigonometry math question right now, I'm not gonna be able to solve that. Like, I'm not even gonna try. Because I'm gonna look at it, I'm gonna go, I don't even know what that shit is. And I'm just gonna tell you straight up. Because it's true. I have no idea what that shit is. I got taught trig in high school. Can't do it anymore. Immediately forgot how to do it. Plus, actually, I think I've told this story on stream before. The teacher I had in high school for geometry was so bad that when he taught the trig unit, our class average on like the final test for the unit was 14%. And he had to reteach the entire unit in the span of like 2 weeks and try to cram it into us so that our class average score would get higher and he wouldn't get fired. Realistically, that's why he did it again. Because, yeah. He actually was the same teacher I had for Algebra 2 as well. So pretty much all of my math in high school, in college I actually did pretty well in both of my math classes, but in high school, like geometry, Algebra 2, I had the worst teacher. So I just fully forgot all of it, like immediately after, more than usual, with all the other shit that I took and then immediately forgot in high school. Oops, I tried to use it. You bitch. Does the time continue from your save or your death? From your save. I don't think RE2 stores deaths on your save file. I could be mistaken on that, but I'm pretty sure it doesn't. I don't think it gets factored into your rank. Maybe it does? Hold on. Yeah, the only things that it judges are your saves, your healing item usage, and your time. I had to go and check the system again, just to make sure I wasn't spreading misinformation. Because there's already plenty of like misunderstandings and misinformation about the RE2 rank system out there. I didn't want to do that. Is America a third world country? If America is a third world country, then every country is a third world country. Or worse. I hope not. Yeah, I really hope not too. Sounds like my data structure and algorithm professor I had. Couldn't understand what he said in the classroom. I thought it was my language problem, but I ask American folks around me. They couldn't understand him either. Beautiful. You love to hear it. Most of my professors in college were great. I had so many shitty teachers in high school. In college, it actually felt like most of my professors wanted to be doing their job, which is way more than I can say about my teachers in high school. Genuinely, like so much more than I can say about most teachers I had in high school. I had some great teachers in high school though. Like there were some, I think genuinely, like the top 2 teachers I ever had in all of my schooling were both in high school. Just on average, my high school teachers mostly sucked. Also, Mikola's rage baiting again, chat. Don't fall for it. I can see someone going for it already. Just don't. Ah, you fucker! Oh, actually, never mind. I don't think anyone would have gone for it. He literally used the word bootstraps. I don't think anyone would have believed it. I didn't read the whole thing. Then I glanced back over and saw bootstraps at the end.
Annette.
U.S. economy will be fine.
killed
Yeah.
William.
It's just,
I'll never
it's
forget
always
that.
up and down.
Wait.
It's just, it's been on a down period
A
for a little
sample of
bit.
the G-virus.
But it
And
will be
this
fine.
time, no
It
one
always
will
has
take
been
it
up to
from
this
me.
point. Well, except
This
for
is
that
the
one
most
time.
significant piece of research my
That
husband
one
has
time
ever left
in the
my
1920s.
hands.
We don't talk about that.
Stop it. Sherry's in serious trouble.
There was one time that it really wasn't
There's
okay.
there's
But
no
other than
telling
that,
when
it's
they'll
normally,
come.
it's worked
If that
itself out.
happens, then Sherry won't.
What? William.
The U.S. economy has been doing great, actually, for the billionaires. No, even for them, like, it's been bad. It's been bad. Even if you're able to profit off of it, like, just everything else, how well a select few can make money off of an economy does not gauge the quality or the strength of the economy, right? It's just not how it works.
William is still alive.
It's just been bad.
He's getting stronger with each skin he casts off. Sherry!
Tell me what I need to know. How can I save Sherry?
It's very normal that
Have
companies
to
like
tell
Nvidia
information.
swing a full McDonald's in
Everything you
value
need
on a
to know
normal
to
week.
prepare
Yep.
The antidote is right here.
And that one time, and that one time, and that one time. Other than that, it's been fine. Exactly. It always eventually ends up being fine. Just depends how long it's bad for. So we'll see.
Tell her I love her. Sherry.
Hasn't fallen apart yet. Yet.
Annette!
The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Repeat, the self-destruct sequence has been activated. This sequence may not be aborted. All employees proceed to the emergency car at the bottom platform.
Been very bad. I've been unemployed for 16 months straight. Glad I saved a lot. And then there's the whole like job market thing right now in the US being so bad because everyone is having a workers shortage, yet no one is willing to actually train employees. So like every job listing in the country right now is asking you for like a few years of experience, and if you don't have it, you immediately get filtered like onto the next person. They don't even bother with you. It's been ridiculous. You'll go to apply to like an entry-level job in your industry. This is a big thing in the games industry right now, actually.
Leon, you made it.
Is if you go to apply for like a junior designer position, which is a starting position. Well, if you have a degree, anyway. Like, I have a degree. So if I were to go and look for a junior designer position, they're asking for like 3 years of experience in the AAA industry.
Sherry from me. I left
which you can't get when all the starter positions in the AAA industry are asking for 3 years of experience, and if you don't have it on your resume, you automatically get filtered.
I still have a few
Yeah, we have
more
ghost
seconds.
listings here too.
I'm counting on you.
We have the ghost listing problem here. That's a whole other can of worms. For 4 minutes, I can just... It's RE2. My eyes will readjust enough in the amount of time I need them. And scammers? Yeah, what's the deal with like the LinkedIn scams that I've been hearing about? Because I'm not 100% on what that is. But some of my buddies who are like job searching right now were talking about it. None of them have been hit by one, but like, what exactly is going on with that? Experienced workers aren't hard to find. It was before this year. It's been an issue in the games industry for a few years now. But especially right now, it's not hard to find someone who is... I dropped the key. Who's looking for a job who just got dropped from a studio. Especially if you worked for Sony. There are a lot of Sony devs looking for jobs right now. About to beat it in less than 3, in less than 2.5. Fucker. There are a ton of naked zombies here. He just tanked that. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't give a shit. 2.5 hours, 2.5. The 2.5 is the requirement. We already have the infinite machine gun. For the rocket launcher on a scenario right now, it's 2.5 to get it. Oh, I fucked up. Oh, he died. He died. Go. That's fine. I can make this work, actually. No, I can't. I need 2 item slots. Yeah, I'll munch an herb. Fuck it. Like systematic problems. Do they? One of my buddies is in banking right now. I should ask him. Rate my experience, chat. That is a very lucky pull that you got there, Mickle. As far as things are going right now. And Microsoft, true. Also a lot of former like Microsoft Studio employees out there right now. Oh, fuck. See, that's why I didn't munch the herb yet. My brain is working. Not at max capacity, but it's starting to work. This was a downgrade? Oh. Never mind. Oh, you're still alive? Fuck it, we can just do this fast enough. I don't even need to shoot him. See you around, Retro. Have a good rest of your day. Give me. Thank you. I need that. Oh, we're still green at least. I barely took any damage to that zombie bite. Oh, wait, hold on. The LinkedIn question I asked. Basically, they get your bank info. Oh! I was like, what is the scam with a job listing? How do you scam through a job listing? That's fucking crazy. they like get you all set up for this job that doesn't exist, and then get your like routing number and account number and shit like that, I would bet, and then just ghost you. There is no job. They just got all your bank info. That's fucked. I didn't even think about that. Oh, just run, Claire. Woo! We're cooking. Who the fuck disliked the stream? Good question. Chat, did you know that liking the stream is free? Joke's on them. I need that job because I'm broke. Stuff like asking you to basically do the actual job as part of the interview process, and then taking your work and not hiring you. Oh, that would also be fucked. Go to the machine. Go to the machine. Gotta finish this speed run. I'm out of saves. You can only save 3 times on the speed run. Thank you. Turns out it's a scam and they stole a bit of the money you've been saving for a rainy day. Yeah. I've been hearing that that's going around on LinkedIn, and it's particularly been a big problem. I know, the scamming thing. Because LinkedIn, if anyone doesn't use it, they have this one thing on that platform that, in my opinion, is one of the most bizarre, and honestly kind of fucked, forms of advertising that any platform on the internet currently offers, and that is promoted messages, where legitimately anyone on LinkedIn who is trying to like reach out to inboxes, like I bet if I open LinkedIn right now I probably get one. Hold on, what do I get? Roll up the dice. Do I have a message? I do, and it's sponsored. Fuck, I took a bite for this. Still green. It's someone from a local university trying to get me on for a second degree. Legitimately. And they paid LinkedIn money, like how you would pay for an advertisement, like for forced impressions on a feed. Except they get to message you directly in your inbox, like your private messages on LinkedIn. They get to reach out to you directly in your inbox. Which is super weird. I've never liked that at all. That might be my least favorite thing on LinkedIn. Just total. And I don't even like that platform much in general. But that's just one of the things that to me always has been so strange that they offer that. Oh. But I know that they use that. Like, they'll pay for the forced impressions on the messages to reach out to people with, like, this job offer and then scam them through that. Which I guess when you think about it, is not all that different, all things considered, to the amount of, like, scam sponsor offers that I get all the time. Like, genuinely, on my business email, out of every 10 or so sponsor offers that I get, probably only one of them is legit. It's such an industry full of scammers trying to get like your YouTube account info to jack your channel. That's right. He can one-shot you from caution. I forget. If you dip below green in this fight, you're supposed to heal. Fuck. Forget that that's a thing. Oh, I'm out of time now. Damn, it's past that time. It is. I can't run it back right now, but we're set up for a solid finish there for the infinite rocket launcher. I'll just have to do it next time, unfortunately. So, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did enjoy and you haven't done so already, feel free to go ahead and leave a sub. Come back another time. We're doing this. We're doing all the other 100% that I've been working on the channel lately. So, Armored Core, Ace Combat, Metal Gear, Yakuza. We're doing a ton of stuff all at once, but it's all good stuff. So, come back for any of it. Also, if you enjoyed and you haven't done so already, leave a like. Algorithm stuff, you know how it goes. Apparently that one guy disliked. You gotta offset it. It's just how it goes. I don't make the rules. If you're looking for links to anything outside of YouTube to engage with the community, check out links in the description below. Things like Twitter, Discord server, whatever. Those are all down there. Other than that, though, once again, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope to see you all back here next time. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day. Thank you for coming to the stream, and goodbye.